Hey everybody, George Chamberlain here with our update on what's going on out there, dollars and cents wise. Obviously housing is a very important part of people's budgets. Whether you're a homeowner or you're a renter, these are the times that you want to kind of take a look at things and how they're going out there. And a couple of surveys are out that I think are interesting to this regard. And realize here in San Diego, things are much different than in most other parts of the country. Actually, it's each of the coasts, the West Coast and the East Coast, have a totally different perspective on real estate and housing prices, as do people in the middle part of America. But even so, these are very important things to take in consideration. Let's start with renters out there. First of all, this is a new report that's just out this week, and I think it's very important. It comes from the National Association of Realtors, and they say that rents are expected to go up about 4.15% in 2015 from their already elevated levels. And that's because it's such a tight market. Nationwide, the vacancy rate is about 3.9%. What that means is there's not many apartments left out there. Here in San Diego, it's even tighter with the vacancy rate at 2.8%. And so we expect rents to go up even more here in San Diego. What's interesting is the reason for this. We're seeing now that as the economy gets better, more jobs are being created. More people who were either maybe living with their parents or maybe had doubled up or tripled up in an apartment or a house with their friends are now ready to kind of stretch out and break out on their own. So we've got more people, a lot more people, looking for apartments than there are apartments available. Yeah, we're building a fair number, but not nearly enough to meet demand. So the apartment situation is a tough one. If you're out there and you're a renter, you can expect that there will be regular increases in the amount of rent you have to pay. At the same time, home prices have seemed to have stabilized in here. A couple of reports out from the San Diego Association of Realtors and from the National Association of Realtors show that home prices have stabilized in here. Prices on average so far over the past 12 months up about 5%. But one of the things about being a homeowner with a fixed rate mortgage today is when you buy that home and you have a fixed rate loan, your cost of living there will stay stable as long as you live in that house. Yeah, there'll be slight little tick ups in property taxes, but not that much. Whereas if you're a renter, you can almost have to budget in pretty sizable amounts of increases that you're going to have to pay. So the argument is it better to be a renter or a buyer? Well, it's a very personal situation. But right now, with mortgage rates as low as they are, I think it certainly does lean toward being a buyer, and there's still opportunities out there. With all of that, I'm George Chamberlain. Have a great day and a wonderful Thanksgiving and the rest of your holidays.